Another additional question concerning Iran: could Russia play a role in resolving this conflict, given your relations with Iran and the issue of enriched uranium?
I think so. We do not want to impose our services on anyone, but our proposals are known to the American administration, and they are also known to our Iranian friends and partners. In 2015, Russia played a positive role, a very positive one. At that time, we transported enriched uranium from Iran to the territory of the Russian Federation. This became one of the foundations of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA. In other words, the crisis was resolved, and the U.S. administration at the time supported this approach. Everything was implemented and led to a de-escalation of the situation. What is the situation now? The uranium is on Iranian territory. As far as I know, no one disputes that. In that case, it immediately comes under the control of the International Atomic Energy Agency, From that moment on, the entire international community, including the United States and Israel, becomes part of the process of eliminating highly enriched uranium, because everything is under international oversight. Formally, it is under the supervision of the IAEA, but all of the relevant countries participate in the agency's work, and everyone trusts the Everything becomes transparent immediately. Here is the uranium. Here is its quantity. Here is the monitoring system. And here is the beginning of its downblending or dilution. We have the capability to do this now as well. We are ready. But I repeat, this can only happen if all the parties seeking to resolve the crisis agree to it. We did it before, and we are ready to do it again. We have good, trusting relations with Iran. It is a friendly country. As you know, we are implementing the Bushehr nuclear power plant project there. We built one reactor unit, it is operating, and construction continues. I believe that the Iranian leadership and the Iranian people trust us completely. Moreover, that uranium could later be diluted and used for Iran's peaceful nuclear program under the supervision of the international community and the IAEA. It seems to me that this is at the very least one possible solution. In that sense, I believe Iran could be satisfied with such an arrangement. And all the other participants in the process who have concerns or suspicions should also be satisfied. The uranium would be presented, removed, and placed under international control. So, what is the problem? As far as I can see, there isn't one. I may be mistaken about something, but I honestly do not see what anyone could object to. In fact, initially, and I'll let myself digress for a moment, this wasn't this year, of course. But initially, everyone agreed. Then the parties gradually hardened their positions toward one another. At that point, we said, all right. If not, then not. You can sort it out yourselves. But the proposal remains on the table. We are ready to do what we did in 2015. If not, then not. We can only hope that the parties involved in this conflict will find another solution. If they do, we will only welcome it. And if there is anything we can do to help, we will gladly support any solution of this kind that leads to a de-escalation of the situation.